Good morning. As you'll have seen, we started the day with a run and Kelly's going off to the spa, so I'm very jealous. I'm going to come back here. I'm just going to go grab my notebook so we can sit and journal together, because usually we do run, then journal. I say usually as if I've not only done it a couple of times. We've been journaling pretty much most days for the past month, but I've only just started running this week, so I don't know why I just said like we always do. I have a feeling this like running is going to change my brain chemistry like for life. I think if I do it enough, I will get into the habit of it and I won't be able to like enjoy my day without it, which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but like it's because of the way I feel afterwards. Like right now I'm like, I can take on the world. Like the endorphins really kick in, and I wonder if it like stays like that, or is it just because I haven't been running recently and it always comes with like such a burst of adrenaline afterwards. I don't know. I've been doing the last couple of days gratitude again, but like for the previous day, because like in the mornings obviously I feel like there are things to be grateful for, but I prefer reflecting on my day before. And also like I'm finding not my memory's going bad, but like my short-term memory maybe is just worse over the last couple of years. And I don't know if it's to do with obviously like everything being so accessible on phone and I'm constantly swiping and doing crazy things. I'm like, what did I do yesterday? So I'm finding this is like quite nice for my brain to be like, what did I actually do yesterday? What did I enjoy? What would I change? What did I appreciate yesterday? Like that kind of thing. Maybe I'll do it and then I'll share some so you kind of get the gist. So I'm going to walk you through some. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, this might make a bit more sense. But yesterday I put that I was grateful for actual quality time with Aiden painting and not looking at a screen at all for like hours, which was such a great bonding activity. I know we've been together for a long time, but it's very rare when we're both doing something just completely solely me and him, without like music or TV on in the background and stimulation going on elsewhere. So that was really nice, and like us just having normal conversation. Super grateful for getting to meet wonderful like inspiring people when I do my podcast. It makes me proud that I've actually set this up as like a mini passion project of mine, and it's connected me to wonderful people, not only just in London but like around the country, around the world. And yeah, just getting to meet people, hear their stories, learn more about them, learn as an individual, and also help other people feel safe and comfortable to come on and share their experience, or even just have a chat and discussion with those people that come on. Like I just feel like the whole thing makes me so grateful. I'm making the flat a clearer space and tidying it, because it's made my brain clearer. I feel like that has been something that's de-stressed me the past couple of weeks. And to be confident enough to organise adult things, so like the sprinkler test yesterday and like property inspection, like I organised it all, which is fine because I'm happy with organising, but even like having the confidence to like answer the door and let him in and have a chat with him. Like I feel like I lost all of my social skills when my anxiety became really bad at uni, and then being on the pill and stuff heightened it even more. So the fact that I'm off both of them, I feel like I'm in the least anxious phase of my life possible. Like don't get me wrong, I do have anxiety attacks, but compared to what I used to be, it would be like every day constantly overthinking, stressing out about everything. So I'm kind of grateful for this time in my life that I'm not so anxious and I can actually do relatively normal tasks without worrying too much. But yeah, there are a couple of mine. I don't want to share them all because you're probably bored, but I find that it's just so helpful. Even if it seems like so silly to write it, because you will realise like you've got so many reasons to be like appreciative of like a day, even if it has been so shit. And I find I end up writing like more when I've had like a really bad day, because I'm like, oh, there are little like glimmers of happiness in the day, even when it is rock bottom, you know. And I know it's hard to like get your journal out when you're like crying or you're angry or you're so upset, but even just writing down those thoughts, it just makes me a better person. So that's just signed to journal today. Let's go get cracking. I've got my scan today, guys. I'm kind of scared, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's get this washing pile down now. Really is a beautiful day out there. When I went out to just take the bins, I was like, God, it's gorgeous. With the blue skies and all of the leaves falling off the trees. It's just beautiful. And then I just got given a little parcel that's arrived for me at the concierge downstairs. So I was like, oh, this is so cute. Can I do this? Oh my God, this is so exciting. What is in here? It's really heavy. This is so cool. Oh no, it's all shattered. Oh my God. Oh no. Right, I think I'm gonna try and sort this out with Aiden a little bit later. It's just, there's a lot of glass in here. Small piece of glass, and I just almost cut myself. So, and I've also just messaged the company just to let them know that it's all arrived smashed, because I don't want them to think that I didn't want to share anything. I bet it's just the delivery driver has like thrown it or something, which is very frustrating, bless them. But yeah, hopefully I can recover some of this later and show you. I just got ready to head out for my high cozy scan. I'm wearing this, just something cozy, something you can easily whip off. These are quite like baggy jeans, I can just pull them off. I've just taken some tablets because that's what they told me to do. They were like, make sure you're dosed up. And I was like, great. So yeah, we're gonna go. Hopefully it's okay. I'm gonna see if I can try and film something or get Aiden to try and film on my phone. And maybe we get some answers, because this is an endometriosis specialist with this scan. So yeah, a lot to take in. I've been trying to distract myself because I know I could sit here for hours and think about it. But yeah, we're gonna go. Like, he's coming on his lunch break to meet me, bless him, to come to the scan, and then we're gonna cycle back here afterwards together, and hopefully I can cycle, depending on obviously the pain in my stomach. We're in the hospital. Just emptied the bladder, because you have to empty it for transvaginal. I'm not having one on my outside, otherwise you have to have like your belly filled with water. But I'm basically going to be on here. My legs are going to be sprayed out. You're going to have a good seat there. Oh yeah, true. No, that's just for me to get changed usually.
No, it's not.
Oh, usually they sit here and I change behind it, and then they open it all up.
Last time I was here,
weren't you in the corner last time?
I was in the corner behind the screen.
Behind you.
But the screen was on.
Okay.
So if someone walks in, you're just like,
yeah, true.
doing the spread eagle.
I don't mind. But yeah, she's just like walked us through everything. But she'll be back any second. Okay, update time. So obviously you last saw me in the hospital. Look at my smile on my face. It's such a change after a hospital experience. So I went in and I knew I was going to have this doctor that was an endometriosis specialist, and oh my god, it is the best doctor I've ever come across in my whole life. He was amazing. He was so informed on endometriosis. He didn't make me feel silly. He didn't make me feel like I was making things up, and he made me feel so comfortable the whole time. I literally cannot even stop talking like, because I'm so happy. I can't wait to call like my family and like friends and tell them like I'm going out for dinner with Carrie tonight, and I'm so excited to tell her. I also, me and Aiden got a celebratory sushi dog to celebrate how good it was. Yeah, we pretty much went in straight away, and I filled out my consent form again because it went a bit funny on the system, because it's for the research trial, so I have to fill out all of those forms saying that like I can withdraw at any time and that I'm happy for them to do all this stuff and everything. Met him, told him like a bit of my story. He was actually asking me a lot about my work, which is really nice. It was actually really distracting whilst everything was going on. The ultrasound was overall okay, like usual, just a bit of pain when they press on the ovaries. But he was like, because he was talking about my videos and stuff, it really annoyed me because I give my phone to Aiden on the other side of the curtain, and I should have brought it with me, because he was asking me what I talk about online. I was like, I kind of talk about this kind of stuff, like periods and how long it's taken me to get to this stage. And he was like, we should live stream your scan. And I was like, don't tempt me. I literally said that out loud. I was like, don't tempt me. But I should have actually said, please, can we? And he fully adjusted the screen so I could see all of my like insides, which I thought was going to make me feel unwell, but I really enjoyed it. And like, he showed me all of the parts of my like womb. He was showing me what was normal, what was not. He said there was like several aspects of my area that could indicate suspected endometriosis. So I was like, already he's told me that, and not a single soul of my other ultrasounds have, which is, I guess, is why I'm trying to tell you guys to make sure you find an endometriosis specialist to look at it, because the fact that he saw it so quick. He also told me I have polycystic ovaries. How have I had all of those scans that literally indicate polycystic ovaries so easily and no one has told me that? I feel that's crazy. I don't have PCOS. It's polycystic ovaries are different to PCOS. So like those specifically aren't causing me pain apparently, like because they're just polycystic. It just means I've got like too many eggs basically just looming around. But yeah, he was so informative. I'm gonna see if there's anything else that he told me, because Aiden was like jotting down notes on the other side of the curtain. So yeah, he says that I need to ask for a dye test in my laparoscopy so that they can complete everything, and he's going to call me back. So I couldn't know anything about the high COSI bit because he didn't want it to bias my laparoscopy next week with the surgeon. Like if I told them like, oh, my left fallopian tube's blocked, it might bias the surgeon like where she's looking. So he's going to call me up in a few weeks after my surgery to like discuss all of my imaging, even from my laparoscopy and stuff. So I was like, this is so great. I said that my womb looked normal both in 2D and 3D and showed me all of that. he said that both my ovaries are polycystic, and yeah, there was like 25 follicles on my right ovary, but he said that they aren't associated with pain if they're just polycystic. He said my bladder looked fine, my urethra. He said that my bowels didn't look stuck, but he said there was areas suggesting endometriosis around the back and everything. So yeah, overall it was pleasant. The hycosis bit, maybe slightly more uncomfortable. They put the speculum in and I actually didn't think that was too bad, but I could feel the catheter going in my womb, and that was a little bit uncozy, and I could feel the water flushing around a bit and it was making me feel uncomfortable. But he put his phone playing like calming music next to my ear so that I could like focus on that, and I thought it was so sweet. He was asking me constantly, am I okay, am I okay? And it was just the most amazing experience. I told them, he was like, you've been the best patient this week, and I was like, you guys have been the best people I've ever met in the medical system. So it was just a really overall pleasant experience. And I went and picked up some antibiotics, apparently just in case something goes wrong after all of that stuff down there. So I've just taken them straight away, and then brought the sushi dog home. I got their new honey soy chicken, and I got that with edamame cucumber, satay sauce, soy sauce, crispy onions, and something else I can't remember, but it's absolutely delicious. They're my favourite things in London. They also do bowls. Aiden prefers the bowls. I'm such a roll girl. I think it's so cool, like a big fat sushi roll. Yum. And you can like build it all yourself. Absolutely delicious. So yeah guys, positive. And I'm gonna film when he calls me in a few weeks, because I'm sure he'll be okay with me doing that, considering he was gonna let me film in there. But I'm kind of glad I had a little moment of privacy in the end, even though I did want to show it. Just because I did actually weirdly feel anxious when I actually got down to sit in the room. I was like, ooh, maybe I won't film in here because I'm a bit scared about the new scan, but absolutely fine. Just a bit of uncoziness for a little while, and all for a good cause. Like I've essentially had like a free fertility test that I'll find out the results of in a few weeks. Guys, I also managed to recover this parcel earlier, you know, the one that was a little bit smashed up. And I've got out my red leg vanilla spice rum, and it's to make these like vanilla rum pumpkin cocktails. So me and Aiden are going to do that at one point. They've sent us with some ginger beer, the little spices and stuff to go inside, and then the pumpkin spice syrup. And then look at this glass. There was another one that was smashed in there, but I'm so glad I managed to retrieve it. What was supposed to be in here was like a pumpkin decanter, which is so sweet, but I absolutely don't mind, because all of the stuff here to still make the cocktails are in here, so we can make them together maybe one evening. I'm obviously not going to do that now because I've just taken antibiotics. Yeah. Also, if you see me and Carrie later, we've got stuff in my teeth. Later, me and Carrie are going to Zizzi in Bankside because they've had a new refurb, to take some content for them. If there's any new cocktails on the menu, we're going to be shooting them, but I won't be drinking them because of the alcohol thing. So just in case you see them and you're like, wait, you just took antibiotics, do not worry. I'm there to film some videos for them. I feel like I have mentioned it on here. I'm an ambassador for Zizzi. They have given me a black card, which is just insane, and every time they have like a new refurb, or if I want to go try out some of the new stuff, take some people, and I can like use that. I feel like I've kept myself very active today. I've come out on my second full cycle of the day. I think I've spent just over an hour cycling and probably an hour and a half by the time I get home. But we're at Bankside now to go meet Carrie for Zizzi. So I'll show you the new refurb. I actually really like this spot because of the views you get. So I'm hoping we get a little booth seat so I can show you properly. Back in Central. I think one of my favourite free things to do in London is come and walk by the river at night. I feel like that's just like my classic. If any city has a river running through or whatever, I'm just like, oh, I love walking past it at night. It's so cute. I feel like you end up seeing a lot of stuff. After me literally like, oh, there's so much to see and stuff. There's like a whole film crew literally filming next to Southwark Bridge, which is like here where the Zizzi entrance is. I don't know if Carrie's inside. Yeah, look, Carrie's just got here. And I was like waiting for her like to cross the bridge. I bet they think I'm just stood here watching, which I kind of am now. But they're like filming something like this massive here. I know. Crazy. Yeah. Look how stunning. I was saying I really hope we had a booth, and we've got a booth to like shoot one of our content. This is the BTS. So these are new. These are chroma crab and zesty lemon arancini.
Chroma crab?
I'm not sure. Ricotta and zesty lemon. And then inside here we have roasted aubergine meatballs, veggie version of meatballs. A vegan as well, actually, not just veggie. And then these are our fave polo fritti, so we've just added those to the mix as well. I do. Do you want to do a taster? Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much. So we've gone for some of our cult favourites. Carrie's gone for the, what's yours? King prawn picante? Is that what it's called? I feel like it is. Picante king prawn. And then Carrie's got it with mozzarella on the top. And then I've gone for Casareccio Polo Picante. It's my favourite. And then courgette fritti, which are delicious. And then we've got a garlic bread as well, just to take some nice shots. This is the new dessert. It's the warm lemon meringue cookie.
I didn't realize you were filming. I thought you were like practicing what you were gonna say. Like I thought you were going like, this is the dessert.
As if I was practicing a voiceover or something.
No, just like practicing to start your vlog, and I sort of thought, oh, she's really like reading the
taking it seriously.
I'm gonna crack in. Do you want to film that?
Yeah. God, freshly baked white chocolate and zesty lemon cookie.
I'm gonna ruin it.
Loaded with sweet, sticky, toasted meringue, served warm and gooey and utterly delicious.
I'm going in for the kill. It's very gooey.
Oh yeah.
Very gooey.
I wonder if it tastes nice.
It's so
Do
gooey.
you want to have a little taste test?
It looks like raw cookie dough the best way.
Yeah, we got this peppermint tea to balance it out, to be healthy.
Oh look, that's like raw cookie.
That looks good. Nice.
I'm sorry. It's very raw, but I don't mean it in a bad way. But it's really raw. Do you know what I mean? It's like wet cookie dough.
I really like that. That might be my favourite. It's giving me s'mores at the top.
The only thing I think is I wish that the small bit was a little more.
Oh yeah, it's very lemony at the end. Yeah, pancakes. Yeah, you're right.
Really good. It's very good.
Yeah, that's really good. Really good.
I'm not getting much white chocolate.
No.
God, that's the best dessert on the menu.
Yeah. Wow, that's exceeded all expectations.
That's delicious. Crispy.
Defo try that if you're in Zizzi. And if you download this, you get free bits.
Free garlic bread when you sign up.
Sign up and get some free garlic bread. So me and Carrie have decided to be crazy girls and do the Uber boat. We literally have been wanting to do this for so long, both of us, and neither of us have done it, even after living how many years in London? Like 4 years. So, oh, I really love the Globe. I kind of want to go see more stuff there. It's worth it. When I went to the Globe, I did the standing, and I thought it was going to be fun, and then I realised I was going to be hours stood there, and it would have been better to get sat down. Not a single soul is at this pier. We've just come to the Bankside Pier, which I didn't even know was a thing until I walked past it earlier. And we're going to just travel west as much as we can, because we thought there was going to be one that took us all the way to like Putney, so we could go all the way west. But to be fair, when we get to, well, if we'd have got all the way to Putney though, it would have probably taken fucking ages. Like it would have probably taken an hour. I think it would have taken an hour, genuinely. And then there's not really any like big buildings or anything to look at when we get that way, so maybe it's nicer that it's just going to Westminster. She's scared. Is it because of the water?
I can't see.
No, it'll be fine. It says there's someone here to like help you dock and stuff, so when the boat comes we'll be able to just jump on it. Feels weird because we're in the middle of the city but there's no one here.
It's weird how you don't think to come. You could hang out here. Like, there's not really much point, but like, I don't think I'm allowed on this bit, and I'm like, well, I am because I'm on here. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was like gated a bit more.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's
so easy. We literally just tapped on, but you can buy them online. But because we only want to see like one journey, I think it's cheaper for just us to tap on.
Any passengers for black fries, please enter the front of the boat.
Passengers will exit at the front of the boat.
This is what the Elizabeth Tower looks like in all its glory, sometimes mistaken for Big Ben, but actually it's Elizabeth Tower, the bell is Big Ben. And it's a man's world, so we've all made to think there's Big Ben. And it's a lie. And she's beautiful. They've put the Christmas lights up ready to glow. Have you seen that I saw like a video the other day of like all the dates that the Christmas lights are coming on. 1st of Mayfair, 2nd of November.
I got invited to Mayfair the other year. I hope
Did
they.
you?
I hope they. It wasn't last year. That was the year before that. So I hope maybe
fun.
I can cold.
Make you want to
I
like
really want to do
carry
some
on
festive
filming.
days. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, but maybe I'll just do weekly vlogs
Well, that's
again.
kind of why I thought, oh, I'll pick up YouTube a little bit. So I thought Christmas and autumn are like, I think the best time for it. Like summer's good for like holidays. But,
Yeah, true.
like it's nice just to look back and be like I was watching like old vlogs on Christmas when we was little. I was like, oh, like
So cute.
the lights and like the vibes.
The weirdest thing just happened and I fell asleep on the tube for the first time ever on my own. I've ended up waking up at the end of the wrong line in Battersea, so I'm just off to find a bike so that I can cycle back to my house. God, but I'm also so sleepy. Maybe the fresh air will knock me awake. I am so sorry for not finishing off the vlog last night. Considering I fell asleep on the tube, I was just like absolutely done. But we had the loveliest time, and me and Carrie just had like a wander around central London like late at night, and it just felt like old times when we first moved here together, when we were so appreciative of everything. So it was a really lovely walk, and definitely recommend Uber Boat if you haven't already. I feel like we're going to try and go again at sunset another time. Even though it would definitely be busy, but going late at night, there was like no one on there. So if you want like a good seat, want to go out the back, then I definitely recommend going out evening, because there was like no one about. And there's loads of different docking points all along the Thames, so wherever you are, you'll probably find like one relatively close. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this vlog. Hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video.